everyone, this is Sandy Reese with Stampacrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me for another video tutorial today. We have a couple more projects this week featuring the Magical Meadow Bundle, which is what we used in card class on Thursday. So a quick reminder, if you spend or you make a purchase of $35 or more by this coming Friday, I'm going to send you a kit of the 6 cards for free that we made in class on Thursday. And then if you spend $50 or more, I'm going to send you a pack of the basic rhinestone jewels, which are good all year long, and you get a ton of them. So really great deal. Okay, so we are going to do a little project today. And I'm using this paper. I don't know if you've ever noticed that sometimes you have your favorite patterns out of a pack of designer series paper, and then you get left with like 1 or 2 patterns that you just don't know what to do with. This is that pattern from the Winter Meadow designer paper for me. It's little berries, and you know, I just have a ton of this. I don't know. So this is a good project. You can use it up on this card. So we're using a piece that's 5 1/4 by 8. And I'm going to fold it in half, and it's got this really pretty kind of, I think the color is pretty peacock on that. And then the leaves are peacock and shaded spruce. So I'm going to use this for my card, and then I'm just going to put it on a piece of shaded spruce for my base. And that way I can use up some of this paper, and then I'm going to use just a piece of white that's 5 by 3 3/4 for the inside. So let's go ahead, we'll assemble this, and then we'll decorate the front. Okay. We'll do that. And then here. Now I know some of you struggle with the seal adhesive, and it's because you push too hard, and I've noticed that just recently, several of you in class that had a little bit of problem. But if you push too hard, it will actually roll back on itself, and unless you're really mechanically inclined, there's no coming back. I can't untangle it. I don't know, I have a mental block on untangling. So just be kind to it, be gentle. All right, so I've cut a couple pieces of cardstock with the stitch rectangles. Now, if you don't have these, you can just cut yourself a rectangle. And I have shaded spruce and basic white. So we're going to do a little stamping on here. And I'm going to take the little berry image, and we're going to color it with our markers. We haven't done that in a little while. But I am using Moody Mauve and shaded spruce to go with my paper. And a couple tips for this. You can only do this with the Stampin' Write markers. The blends will not work on this. Okay, so I am coloring on the side of my marker. I color my berries first with Moody Mauve. Hopefully I'm doing this okay. Usually I take my glasses off so I can see really close. All right, now we're going to use our shaded spruce and do all the greenery. So just remember to color with the sides of your marker. I'm going to get those little tufts on top of the berries as well. Let's see. And just be gentle with your markers. Okay, now as you're doing this, the image will tend to dry out a little bit. So, I think I missed a spot right there. So what you do is you just huff on it, like it sounds like Darth Vader. And that remoistens the image. Now I want to stamp off once because I just want a light image, and I'm going to stamp words over it. So I'm going to huff on it. I'm going to stamp it off once. I want a lot of that ink off. And then I'm just going to do a very light stamp right there. I just want a little bit. because I'm going to stamp these words. It says, "May this season of sparkle bring joy and delight." So I'm going to stamp this over on top of it. Centered. It's very thin writing, so you need a very light image behind it. Okay, I'm going to give that a minute to cool, not cool, a minute to cool off. Dry up, cool off, you know, same thing. I've got cooking on the brain. I've been trying to come up with we have a lot of family coming in and trying to come up with my Thanksgiving week shopping list and menu. So that's what I've been doing this morning. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of the white iridescent ribbon. This is in the mini catalog. And I'm just going to put it on the front. I'm not wrapping it around because I don't want to see it in the back. And I don't necessarily want a big bow. I want this just kind of nice and streamlined. We're just doing a quick little card. Okay, and then we're going to use some dimensionals on the back of this. You can do 4 if you want. It's not very big. I think 3 will be fine of the big ones. All right, we're going to center this, super easy. And because it's the season of sparkle, and this should be cooled off or dried, I'm going to use a little bit of Wink of Stella just on the berry part. You got to be careful and make sure that the green ink isn't wet, because you don't want it to blend in there. I just want to add just a little bit of sparkle. And then gems for this paper, perfect gems, along with the rhinestones, are these tinsel gems 4-pack. It comes 4 colors. Let me show you what these look like. We've got the shaded spruce, we got blueberry bushel, got the pink and yellow. And I say pink because it will go with different colors. I'm not exactly sure which pink, but you can see over here I've used pink and yellow out of this one. I just have a couple yellows left. But we are going to use the green on here, and I have a ton of these. So let's just do maybe a big and a small. Let's grab it if we can. And just a couple of those. Isn't that cute? A very simple little winter card that could be used, you know, for Christmas. The sentiment's kind of Christmassy. So I hope you enjoyed the project today. On Tuesday, I'm off by a day. Tuesday, I have one more project. I'm going to use another stamp set to go with it, because this could be used all year. It's not necessarily a Christmas set. So we're going to do a different sentiment with it. And then for next week, I don't know that I'm going to have any videos. I have a lot of family coming in. I'm a little behind in prepping. So if I'm gone for a week, don't worry. It's just because of the holidays, and I'll be back the next week. We'll see what happens. All right. Thanks everybody for stopping by, and I will see you on Tuesday. All right. Bye-bye.